Our own, where everything is ever evolving, with an increasing need for innovation. What seemed familiar around us now conceived into something else. The one constant thing that has stayed with us has been polluted or is being destroyed. Nigeria currently has the highest burden of fatalities from air pollution in Africa and third highest in the world, with 150 deaths per 100,000 people attributable to pollution just in 2016 alone. A recent World Bank study, the cause of air pollution in Lagos, estimates that illness and premature deaths due to ambient air pollution caused losses of $2.1 billion in 2018, representing about 2.1% of Lagos State's GDP.
In the same year, it caused an estimated 11,200 premature deaths, the highest in West Africa. Children under 5 were the most affected, accounting for 60% of total deaths, while adults suffered from heart disease, lung cancer, and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Encompassing from all sides, these environmental hazards emit from generator fumes, vehicle emissions, crop burning, and many others. We discovered in our community a major cause of this hazard is the burning of bagasse, the fiber pulp gotten from sugarcane after its liquid extracted for the production of sugar or chewed by humans. An acre of sugarcane produces around 4,000 tons of trash called bagasse, of which most of it are burnt. Globally, over 100 million tons of sugarcane bagasse is burnt every year. Burning sugarcane bagasse has many detrimental impacts on the environment, such as degradation of the air quality and the emission of harmful combustion products such as volatile organic carbons and carbon monoxide.
Driven by a clear call for humanity, our team desires to strike to action, introducing bulk paper, short for bagasse upcycled product paper, which is planned to become a solution to bagasse burning and proper disposal of bagasse through upcycling of bagasse into paper.
It is often said that one can't solve a problem until he is asking the right question. When the need assessment and through local government with a community, a landmark with history of sugarcane farming and production of local sugar called brown sugar or Mazankwela in Hausa. At Ritifa community, each manufacturer uses 700 to 1 million sugarcane to produce over 5,120 liters drums of local sugar. After extracting the sugar juice per week and using the bagasse to heat the liquid extracted during the sugar production that takes over 11 hours to achieve each day. These local sugar manufacturers also complain that the effects of the heat and smoke give them chest pain and several other health conditions, stating that the main reason this bagasse is used is because there are no other substitutes and no money to afford any technological equipment.
To resolve this problem, we intend to partner and provide for these local sugar manufacturers with a better alternative, a customized solar and electric power gen burner that can generate the required heat to dry the juice into sugar, which is more efficient and healthier, while they give us this bagasse for a fee for a period of 2 years, and branding their local sugar through partnership with the Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria, SMEDAN, through professional business trainings for these local sugar manufacturers. We will also create a social awareness on the effects of burning bagasse and install different bagasse collection centers around Zaria, Giwa, and Ancha local government of Kaduna State, while we partner with Kaduna State Environmental Protection Agency, KEPA, where youth will be employed and trained on waste management and data collection of bagasse and proper preservation of bagasse. Knowing that there will be higher demand for the bagasse raw material for bulk paper production, we will partner with the National Sugar Development Council to reach more users of sugarcane or major sugar production companies in Nigeria where bagasse is being burnt for energy, and an agreement will be reached so as to use their bagasse to produce bulk paper.
We conducted a market survey and discovered that our addressable market alone spends over 700 billion naira on importation of paper annually. With our factory established at Richifa and Cho local government and our bagasse paper production machine that has the capacity to produce 3 to 5 tons of paper per day and 3 tons averagely per week, amounting to 132 and 1,584 tons of bulk paper, both monthly and annually, by employing over 60 youths and 40 women. In partnership with SMEDAN, we will be trained in production and packaging of bulk paper. At bulk papers, we will sell a ton of paper at 601,344 naira, and for papers that have definite sizes like A4, A3 sizes at 641,344 naira, including packaging cost, which is 1,600 per ream of paper. Each ream of paper costs 1,400 naira produce, giving us a profit of 200 naira for each sold. Our product will be sold to banks, schools, printers, and other users of paper globally. We will also have distribution deals with Bomac Paper House and Vendors Book Ventures, who will serve as our direct point of contact to prospective customers in Kaduna State. We sell directly to other distributors through our e-commerce store and indirectly to retailers through our distribution channels. With emphasis on improving our overall customer experience, we created a feedback system that gives us real-time information.
Bob Paper has an advantage of being the only paper production company in the north, which is eco-friendly, renewable.
In our first year, our plan is getting an endorsement and recommendation deal from Chartered Institute of Professional Printers of Nigeria, (CIPON), so as to vote that our paper products are in line with global standard, and hence sign a distribution deal to supply paper to Ahmad Bello University, Federal College of Education Zaria, Nigerian Defense Academy, and Kaduna State Education Board. We look forward to selling a whopping sum of 30 tons weekly and 120 tons monthly, leading to a sum of 67,200,000 per month and 806,400,000 per year, while we advertise our products using various platforms. In our second year, we would focus more on partnership deal as becoming the major suppliers of papers to Kaduna State House of Assembly, the Nigeria Armed Forces and Kaduna State University (KATSU). In our third year, we would expand our production capacity to an average of 8 tons per day and 224 tons per month, which would generate an average income of over 1.4 million per month and over 1.7 billion per year. By expanding our production capacity through purchasing of other equipment. In this third year, we will also replicate the solar and electric churn burner heating process and branding with local sugar production manufacturer at various parts of Kaduna State in Nigeria.
Moving to our impact.
With Bob Paper in production, the problem of SDG Goal 1, 2, 3, 8, 12 and 13 will be solved immensely, as over 300 youths and women of our community are staff of Bob Papers and over 100 youths working at our Bagas Collection Center, all with decent pay, leading to over 400 persons directly impacted. Also, local sugar manufacturers in Anchal community and its environs will not have to spend hours polluting the air, destroying the climate and damaging their health, which drains their income through constant medication by burning sugarcane bagasse, as the solar and electric power churn burner will dry the sugarcane juice into brown sugar in lesser amounts of time, with an increase of over 70% in sales after branding the local sugar. There will be proper disposal of waste, bagasse to be precise, as collection centers has already been established. With Bob Papers in production, each ton of Bob paper will save 17 trees from being chopped down for paper and 60 pounds less of air pollution. These 17 trees saved above can absorb a total of 250 pounds of carbon dioxide from the air each year, preserving nature for better living.
We use 5 trillion plastic bags per year, that's 160,000 a second, and over 700 plastic bags for a single person on the planet every year. On an average, a plastic shopping bag is used for just 12 minutes. Most plastic bags are simply thrown and less than 1% are recycled. These plastic bags are made from polyethylene, a substance that takes up to 1,000 years before it degrades. In total, we use 100 million tons of plastic bags every year, and over 10% of this plastic end up in the oceans. An estimated 300 million plastic bags every year end up in the Atlantic Ocean alone. All that plastic ending up in oceans is not without consequences. In the ocean, the plastic is broken down into tiny pieces. These pieces are eaten by fish and cannot be digested. In 2008, the death of a sperm whale found in California, USA was caused by 22.2 kilos of plastic eaten by that whale, and by 2050, the world's ocean could contain more plastic than fish measured by weight.
To tackle this problem of plastic bag, hence comes Greenland Bio Bag. Greenland Bio Bag is a sustainable, non-polluting, easy to recycle biodegradable bag, which is 100% free of plastic and toxins.
Unlike the conventional plastic that take close to 1,000 years to compose, our plastics only need few weeks to undergo full decomposition. And animals will eat one of these bags before it has broken down and won't be harmed, as the bags are made of completely natural and non-toxic ingredients. A Greenland Bio Bag is made with 200 naira, which will be sold for 250 naira per bag. Our competitive advantage is that Greenland Bio Bag are toxin-free, biodegradable, eco-friendly, waterproof, oil-resistant, and provide an oxygen barrier. These properties make them perfect for packaging food such as meat and vegetables. And because Bio Bag are stronger than conventional plastic bags, they are also perfect for shopping. For our first year, with our factory placed in southern area of Kaduna State, we will produce 1,000 bags per week, with an annual estimate of 56,000 bags, where 10 youths with disabilities and 15 youths without disabilities are employed to be part of the production and packaging team. We are looking forward to partner with the major local plastic bag sellers, stores and boutiques in Zaria, Kaduna State. We plan on the wholesale and retail sale, and also direct production for manufacturing and packaging companies. We aim to sell 80 bags daily, leading to a sum of 140,000 monthly, and an average of over 7,208,000 for this year.
Before the commencement of sale and even after its commencement, we would carry out routine social campaigns in schools, offices, hospitals, public places, and social gatherings to enlighten people on the detrimental effects of these non-degradable plastic bags to their health and surroundings, as well as inform them of the Greenland buyback. All this will be done in collaboration with NGOs that fight against single use of plastic in Nigeria.
Furthermore, in our second year, we will be expanding our production capacity to 2,000 bags per week by purchasing valuable equipment and employing 50% extra staff. Our production capacity is expected to increase by 100% selling, about 200 bags daily, and an average weekly income of 350,000 naira and 18,200,000 yearly, while we expand to the whole of Kaduna.
For our third year alone, there will be full-scale expansion, establishing a mini branch in Kano State and partnering with Kano State Ministry of Environment. At this stage, our production capacity is expected to increase by 400%, employing over 100 people with disability and without disability. Heading to our impact. Over 50 youth, both those with disability and those without, who are unemployed, will now have a means of livelihood just in our first and second year. Also, Greenland biobags helps to reduce the amount of waste produced from plastic bags, which in turn has a positive effect on the environment and helps keep our ocean safe and clean. Furthermore, since the materials used to create a Greenland bags are plant-based, minimal carbon is emitted during the composting process, thereby increasing the life expectancy age, as carbon emissions and plastic pollution kill about 279,318 annually. Hence, building a natural ecosystem.